Arnie comes out and in a moment of begrudging political honesty, he doesn't normally do endorsements, people, but this time it's really, really important to do an endorsement. Listen to this. I don't really do endorsements. I'm not shy about sharing my views, but I hate politics and I don't trust most politicians. I hate politics coming from the former governor of California, and I don't trust most politicians. He's probably right about that. I also understand that people want to hear from me because I am not just a celebrity. I am a former Republican governor. My time as governor taught me to love policy and ignore politics. I'm proud of the work I did to clean up the air, create jobs, yada, 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 yada. That's policy. It requires working with the other side, not insulting them to win your next election. October 30th. It came out today. Maybe he doesn't follow the news. Maybe he was, and I know it isn't sexy to most people, but I love it when I can help make people's lives better with policies like I still do through my Let me be honest with you. You're getting lied to right now. I don't like either party right now. My Republicans have forgotten the beauty of the free markets, driven up deficits. He's an idiot. And rejected election results. Democrats aren't any better at dealing with deficits, and I worry about the local policies hurting our cities with increased crime. Okay. Well, you don't know where the hell he's going. Maybe he was going to say, I'm sitting this one out. It's probably not a surprise that I hate politics more than ever, which is why if you're a normal person who isn't addicted to this crap, you probably understand. I want to tune out, but I can't, because rejecting the results of an election is as un-American as it gets. Do we need to cue the 20-minute montage of Democrats calling Trump an unelected, illegitimate president? Maybe. Arnie can't really hear too good with the hot jacuzzi water blocking his eardrums. And I will always be an American before I am a Republican. That's why this week I am voting for Kamala Harris. I'm sharing this with all of you because I think there are a lot of you who feel like I do. You don't recognize our country, and you are right to be furious. I don't want to use the retarded word, but this is retarded. You don't recognize our country after 3.5 years of Kamala Harris, so you're voting for Kamala Harris? What the hell is wrong with you? This is beyond stupid. This is incoherent. At the very least, say Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have done a good job in office, and we want to continue the progress that they've made. I mean, it's a lie, but at least it's a coherent, cohesive lie. You're an idiot, Schwarzenegger. You're an absolute... I'm not even going to read the rest of this shit. Schwarzenegger, team up with Kamala. I mean, after the garbage remark, I can see the new slogan. Screw your freedom. Vote Kamala. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I endorse this message. Schwarzenegger is the dude who sat in his jacuzzi in the early days of COVID, smoking a stogie, telling people it's not that bad, just lock down, just shut up for 2 weeks. He's the guy that came out and said to the COVID skeptics, mask skeptics who turned out to be right, screw your freedom, vote Kamala. I don't like the direction of the country, and I don't trust politicians, and I don't recognize my country anymore. But I will vote for the people who are responsible for destroying it, because I'm worth so much money right now. I can shield myself with their assistance, and I can hide in the mountains of California, smoking my stogies with my private security. I can afford groceries, and I don't have a mortgage. You should vote for Kamala and screw your freedom. Hasta la vista, baby. Idiot. My Arnold Schwarzenegger expression is not very good, yeah? Democrats don't care about anybody until they can use them as a victim for political profit. They don't care about anybody. They don't care that their policies have turned certain cities into shitholes. They don't care that their policies have turned certain territories into shitholes. They don't care that their policies have caused trash problems in certain territories. But if you make fun of them for having a trash problem, then all of a sudden they love you until they don't love you anymore, until they don't need you. Is it proud to be garbage? Proud garbage? No, let's just see what Marco Rubio said something last night that I said, all right, I like Marco Rubio has matured in the last 8 years.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I have breaking news for you, Mr. President. You may not have heard this. Just moments ago, Joe Biden stated that our supporters are garbage.
I love Trump. Look out.
Garbage.
Overly dramatic.
He's talking about the Border Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about nurses.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about teachers. He's talking about everyday Americans who love their country and want to dream big again and support you, Mr. President. And I hope their campaign is about to apologize for what Joe Biden just said. We are not garbage. We are patriots who love America. And thank you for running, Mr. President.
I like Marco Rubio more now. Just like that. Boom. He looks like Superman. Boom. I like it. Deplorables. Garbage. Nazis in New York, the elusive New York Jew Nazi dancing in the streets in front of Madison Square Gardens. These people are idiots. They are arrogant, pompous idiots. Think back to that video of Michael Keaton. They don't respect you. They don't want to hang out with you. He was describing himself and the entire capital D Democrat Party. Unions that have supported Trump. Police forces that have endorsed Trump. Garbage. Oh, no, but he wasn't talking about supporters. He was talking about that supporters statement. It's laughably stupid, while simultaneously others are embracing the insult. You got Arnold Schwarzenegger, screw your freedom, vote Kamala. Aaron Parnas, you guys would know who his father is. I can Google that in a second. I am 25 years old, and I just voted for the only candidate who cares about the Jewish people, Kamala Harris. Go to iwillvote.com and make a plan to vote today. There's not a political decision that I've made that has been influenced, for right or for wrong, by my being born Jewish. It's not like, because I'm supporting Kamala and a Jew, it somehow makes it more valid than someone who's Jewish and is a traitor to the race. And the fact that I support and believe Donald Trump needs to and must and will win this, that belief is no more valid or valuable by virtue of the fact that I was born Jewish. I hate it. But once you're going to raise the argument, I'm going to destroy you for it, you idiot Aaron Parnas. Okay, you think that she cares about the Jewish people. You remember this? This evening, my family and I will be observing the Passover holiday. With rising anti-Semitism, this is a tweet from Aaron Parnas. With rising anti-Semitism around the world, including at Columbia in America under Kamala and Biden. This was tweeted on April 22nd, 2024. And over 100 hostages being held captive in Gaza and politicians abandoning the Jewish people. It is scarier than ever to be Jewish. This is what we call cognitive dissonance. You want to believe something, and you also simultaneously believe something that would be the philosophical, political, ideological opposite of what you want to believe. I really want to support Kamala Harris, but there's rising anti-Semitism over the world, including at Columbia University. Over 100 hostages being held, some of them American, being murdered while in captivity because the current administration has done jack shit to secure their release. And politicians abandoning the Jewish people. Which politicians? Could it be like Kamala Harris when she says that Israel is guilty of genocide? It's real. Kamala Harris appears to say Israel committing genocide in Gaza. This is from the Jerusalem Post, which, unless I'm mistaken, is pretty left-leaning in Israel. I think it is. I think the Jerusalem Post is the equivalent of CNN. Listen, what he's talking about, it's real. It's real. That's not the subject that I came to discuss today, but it's real, and I respect his voice talking about genocide in Israel. Let me rephrase. About Israel committing genocide against the Palestinians. People are going to say, if either you're a Jew, you're defending Israel blindly, you're a Zionist, Mossad agent, whatever. First of all, go to hell if you're going to say that. You're an idiot. If I get criticized for anything, it's being criticizing Israel. This is an argument where I don't have to agree with you on the substance of the argument. I will do what I always do, which is the best way to argue something. I will agree with your premise. You're going to say, Viva, she's right. Israel is committing genocide against the Palestinian people. Okay, fine. I disagree, but let's just say I agree. Israel is committing genocide against the Palestinian people. Do you think her saying that is going to increase or decrease anti-Semitic incidents or anti-Semitism in America? You're obviously going to say, well, it's obviously going to increase it, Viva, but what's increasing the anti-Semitism is not Kamala Harris saying that there's genocide. It's the act of genocide that you believe is being committed by Israel against the Palestinians. Okay, fine. I think nonetheless that you would be able to concede. Let's just say that Kamala Harris said she's a liar or hiding the fact, if you want to believe it. The bottom line, everybody would agree that simultaneously, if there is bona fide genocide, that will cause a backlash of sentiment. If a politician comes out and agrees that there is, that will certainly increase the sentiment that Aaron Parnas is complaining about. So this guy is saying anti-Semitism is on the rise. You got the candidate that he's supporting now saying Israel's committing genocide in so many words. And then this idiot comes out and says, I'm supporting Kamala Harris because of I'm 25 years old, and I just voted for the only candidate who cares about the Jewish people. Someone's going to say, yes, she cares about the Jewish people, and it's tough love. So she's going to rightly say Israel's committing genocide because she cares about the Jewish people. I can steel man all of these arguments myself all day long. The bottom line is anybody who says that agreeing that Israel is committing genocide does not correlate to an increase in anti-Semitic incidents across the world, we will have to disagree on our assessment of reality. And Aaron Parnas is an idiot who actually is voting against the very interest that he purports to be voting for. So Aaron Parnas, congratulations, you're an idiot.